Hello everyone.
오늘
Today
1569회
I would like to welcome and congratulate all of you who have come to 1569th Cheonshim Won special visual devotion.
영계에서는
In the spirit world,
1600번이 빨리 넘어가기를
they are hoping for visual to pass 1600th, and they are offering devotion together with us.
오늘도 구치소
Today, in front of the detention center, there are members who are offering devotion with unchanging heart.
오늘 242일째
It's been 242nd day since Chumada has been walking the course of trial. With a heart of love toward her, we offer earnest devotion. In front of the detention center, Kwanak Church, Gure Church, Ansan Church members are attending. Despite the trials and hardship that she's walking, she is embracing the children with love, and
감사를 올립니다.
we offer gratitude for such a mother. Our true mother will become the light of hope, and she is giving us the strength to move forward. Despite the difficulty, she is not stopping, and we must learn from mother's sacrifice, and we will continue the path to the future. We will become one through Cheonshim Won, set the tradition of true love, and we will offer more and more devotion for that, as well as fulfilling true parents' will. With this message, Grand Church Pastor Song In-young, this church sent by him. Today the wind blew, the weather is cold, but there are members are offering prayer and devotion. Why don't we give a big round of applause of gratitude to them? And today throughout the world, 19,380 places connected with us. 41,700 brothers and sisters have gathered to offer prayer and devotion in one heart. From Heavenly Korea, Cheonwon Special District, 176 members have come to the training center to offer visual devotion. Cheonseung Church 61, Iksan Church 57 are attending together to offer devotion. Throughout the world, throughout the nation, various different churches are offering prayer and devotion, piling up such devotion, power of devotion. In Heavenly Japan, Nagano Church 19 members have gathered at a center to offer prayer and devotion. Kamikawa Church, they brought 18 members to a place, they borrowed a place, I guess, and to pile up the tower of devotion. Our church pastors, Kawasaki Church, 447 members are attending. Nagano Church, 402 members attending through online to offer prayer and devotion. I am grateful that we can check those numbers. In this era, you must connect to Cheonshim Won and offer devotion, and that will bring the protection of oneself as well as one's family. Now, I believe this is a very important method to follow. Internationally, Asia Pacific Youngsong 21-day workshop trainees are here with us. And as you saw the video, it was truly moving, right? And you saw them how gracefully they are attending the visual. Our young second and third generation's passion will bring the hopeful future. They'll be the ones who will be guiding the hopeful future. Heavenly USA Cheonshim Won 53 members are attending together to pile up the devotion. Heavenly Europe and Middle East, Turkey, we used to call it Turkey, or we used to call it Turkey. So in Turkey, 11 members with branch leader Munich Pyo connecting to the training center in Korea to offer prayer and devotion. Throughout the world, various different members are gathering their hearts, and thank you for your devotion and prayer. At Cheonwon Church, it is their 555th Cheonshim Won Vigil. They are offering prayer and devotion. Hidachi Church, it is their 500th vigil. They couldn't gather in one place, but still have gathered in a small place with female members commemorating 500th. in Heavenly Japan Koto Church. It is their 633rd vigil, and they are offering prayer and devotion. All the churches, I hope they do not disconnect their. I hope they don't stop their devotion, and I hope they become victorious in the end through continuous devotion. Here at the training center, 1,244 members are here. Amongst them, Heavenly Japan Youngsung 3-day workshop, 805. I witnessed that they have concluded this workshop. And although it was only short period of time, we were able to see how the workshop was filled with grace in a short video, right? Our Japanese members who are facing the greatest hardship and trial, I believe I just come up with a thought that more members should come. Saitama Church Hattori Miwa member shared the following testimony. After the dissolution order in Japan, I came to Cheonshim for the first time. With earnest heart, I came here. When I entered Cheonshim after arriving here for the first time, it was during the time when Youngsung workshop trainees were offering devotion. And I was very shocked to see the strong spiritual power that is offered from Youngsung workshop, and through this I was very moved that because of such strong spiritual power, we Heavenly Japan have been protected. And as soon as I entered Cheonshim Won, I felt like True Father was welcoming me, saying, "Welcome, you have come well." And although it was a very brief moment, a lot of absolute good spirits have gathered to greet me. And I sensed that, truly this training center in Korea is truly different. So this time, with a heart of life or death determination, I have come. But the fact that I could come here, that itself is a miracle. It is the greatest grace I have received. That's what I felt. And also, I received a sensation as if True Father is saying that, you must offer prayer. You must share your wish through your prayer while you're here. So I specifically wrote my desire and what I wish for, and here the offering paper, and offered. And as I was offered, I felt that Heavenly Parents are watching over me and protecting me. Throughout this period, when I think that, I want to meet this person, talk, and whenever I thought that person appeared right away, and it wasn't just one time, it was several times, I could feel the Heavenly Parents are opening up a path for me. And also there are many moments where I could feel heaven through the nature. As I walk the mother's trail, as I look at the plants around the trail, there are many, many plants and nature that show the heart, the shape of heart. And also when I saw one of the section in the trail, I thought that figure looked like True Mother's face. Although Heavenly Japan is facing difficulty, I felt that I received this grace as a representative of all the Japanese members, and I shed a lot of tears feeling that way. And I was able to experience that all the sins can be liberated and all the problems will resolve if I come here. Of course, when I go back to Japan, there are a lot of problems and tasks that I must complete. But with life or death determination, with full investment, with that determination and resolution, I will become one with Holy Mother An and walk the path of victory. Aju. So after the dissolution order, our member came to the Cheonshim for the first time, and she has experienced many things and reset us hard to start anew. And I'm pretty sure there are many members who came here for the first time after the dissolution order. As haven't had a lot of expectation. For those who have attended 3-day workshop, you have worked so hard. Sleeping area was not easy. It's very tiring and not so easy to stay. And after a few days, the tiredness, the burden on your shoulder will be heavier. But looking at bright brothers and sisters here, I could sense the spiritual background of each person in this who attended this 3-day workshop have changed very
아버님께서는
much. True Father
여러분들에게 질문하고 계십니다.
is asking you guys,
전심 공명기도 방법을 배웠는지
have you learned the method of Cheonshim resonance prayer?
영상을 보니까 배운 거
As I saw the video, I believe you have learned it. You did, right?
이번 교육의 주체는
Today, who is the subject of the educator?
주체인가?
Is Yokoi vice director the subject of the educating all people, or Pangsang secretary general? I don't know who you're thinking of, but the subject of the subject who educated people, all the members here, is True Father who is in the spirit world, and also Hyojenim, Hungjinim, Temonim, and all the absolute spirits
여러분 교육
are the subject of the educators
함께 찬양하고
of the education. So as you sang praise together and as you pray, heaven is guiding you through to connect. And through these experiences, you must expand that experience within your daily life to accomplish
여러분은
the fifth
참사랑을
family pledge, verse 5.
매일 주체적 천상 세계와 대상적 시상 세계가
You, the blessed families, the owner of Cheongguk, every day you must pledge to strive every day to advance the unification of the spirit world and physical and subject and object partners by centering true love. You should not move forward with your thoughts. You must communicate with a spirit world, which is the subject partner, and you must move forward in that way. But through this 3-day period, you are able to practice. Heavenly Parent was residing beside you. True Father was working, and Hyojinim, Hungjinim, Demonim were here together through the 3-day workshop. And through this resonance prayer workshop, you are able to briefly learn how to accomplish family pledge number 5. In order to communicate with the absolute spirit realm,
도구로 해서 공명하는 것입니다.
you must use the true love. True love, it becomes a tool to communicate. So when you offer devotion within your heart, if you have resentment or any anger or any fallen nature in that prayer,
반드시 타락성의 주체가 나와서
the subject of the fallen nature will come to you and work through you. Evil spirits will work through you.
아주
아주
악신이 힘을 주는 것입니다.
evil spirits will give strength to you.
여러분들이
So
공명
learn how to offer resonance prayer. If you offer earnest prayer and devotion earnestly when you go back home, the heavenly parent, true parents' dream and expectations they have on you will be accomplished, and you'll be able to accomplish the era of heavenly individual, heavenly family, heavenly tribe, heavenly people, heavenly nation, and heavenly world, heavenly cosmos. You'll be moving forward in that way. True parents of heaven and earth, the humankind have worked so hard
여셨습니다.
to open the foundation day of Cheongguk.
천운궁 천인의 성전 입궁식을
And in year 2025, they Cheongguk Cheonil Sanctum
께서 얼마나
has
감격적인 말씀을 하셨는지 여러분
opened.
모두가 다
And all of you remember
들으셨습니다.
what True Mother have said on that day. From
진정한 이 땅에
now, you are the true owner, true master of this world.
오늘부터 마음껏 자녀들을 품고 사랑하여 주시옵소서. 이제 이 세계는 당신의 주관하에 하나하나 정리되며 참
Because of true
하늘 부모님을 모신 인류 한 가족의 세계가
From this day forward, Heavenly Parent, please embrace and love your children with all your heart. Now this world will be set in order one by one under your sovereignty, and the world of one family of humankind, attending Heavenly Parent with true love, will surely unfold. In the name of Holy Mother, I proclaim to all the creation that gates of heaven and the gates of God's kingdom of Cheongguk are now wide open.
부모님께서
Heavenly Parent,
자녀들을 마음껏 품고 사랑해 주는 시대가
the time has come where Heavenly Parent can embrace and love Heavenly Parent's children with all Heavenly Parent's heart. Such era has opened, but if you do not know how much Heavenly Parent is loving you, then that's a problem, isn't it?
하늘 부모님의 직계 자녀
As a direct children of Heavenly Parent,
자범죄, 연대죄,
You have all different sins. Your original sin, hereditary sin,
2세, 3세, 4세이기 때문에
collateral sin. But you're all beings. If you're a direct child, then you're a being who have liberated all those sins. And as a direct children,
소통해야 되지.
you should be able to communicate with heaven, and you should be able to communicate with each other. You should be able to feel love from each other and show love to each other, to heavenly parents. You should stand in such a position, and in order to ascend to that position, Cheonshim Residence Prayer 3-day workshop is a perfect place to train that.
개영계에서 아버님께서
So in the spirit world, True Father sent the following message.
여러분 아버님께서 교육을 이끌어 가시고
True Father is leading this education.
오신 말씀을 한다고 생각하고
I hope you listen as the True Father leading the education and have said this during the graduation ceremony. Your life in the physical world is very important, and you must know this. In the physical world, based on how you live in the physical world, you will it'll decide how you live in the spirit world. In the physical world, as you know the heaven's will, and if you cannot move forward without not being able to know heaven's will, in the spirit world, you will regret every single day. And you live in a position where you cannot even hold your heads up. However, as you live in the physical world and become a person who can open your spiritual eyes to see the spirit world and live based on true parent and heavenly parents' will, then when that child comes to the spirit world, heavenly parent will give great blessing. All the absolute good spirits, all the angels will congratulate you and praise you. And that's the environment you'll experience when you ascend to the spirit world. All of you are delegates to ascend to heaven, right? You never know who's going to go when. But those who receive greatest praise and greatest welcome by the spirit world, that's the most successful being. If you are sent to a place where you don't have freedom in the spirit world, then your life has failed in the physical world. If you don't have freedom in the spirit world, the spirit world, the entire universe, entire cosmos, you must travel in the speed faster than the light. If you haven't lived righteously in the spirit world, then you'll be stuck. You'll be in prison made by your soul, not having been able to freedom. So in order for us to live eternal life, true parents are giving us the enlightenments, the realizations. Even now, the ignorant humanities, they are still suffering. The wars and conflicts keep on occurring. Instead of embracing each other with love, they are blaming each other, and they are only striving to move forward for their own selfish interest. We must let all those ignorant children to realize so that they can come back to the embrace of Heavenly Parent. That's our mission. As a member of Heavenly Mother Nation, you must inherit Mother's heart, and you should be able to feel others' pain as if greater than how they would feel. And through that, you must offer prayer and devotion with life or death determination, with the heart of mother, and offer devotion in that way to move forward. As a member of Mother Nation, you must inherit Mother's heart, and you must understand in this world-like place where they are blaming each other, who are striving to only for the self-interest, you must have pity on them, and with life or death determination, you must offer prayer. You should become such a people. And this isn't just a message for Heavenly Japan. I believe this is a message for all the members around the world. After the long darkness, the light will shine. Although our time may look dark and black, eventually the day will come when everything will be filled with light of love. Heavenly Parent will never stay silent. For the providence every day, Heavenly Parent is moving forward. For the providence spirit world is always on the battle every single day. So for those who are here in the physical world, in order to achieve Heavenly Parent's dream, you must move forward on and on until the end. Offer devotion as if you were at war, and you should become children who can spread the true love. And by doing so, you can boldly and strongly fulfill heaven's will. And I believe you will be able to accomplish that. This is a message from True Father.
여러분이 믿는다는 말을 하는 것보다도
Instead of just saying the words that you believe, you must become beings whom heaven can believe in you. You must become beings whom True Father can believe in you. If you become such children, such child, such a miraculous like work will unfold.
하늘이 믿어줄 수 있는 개인 가정
Individual family whom heaven can believe in and trust, at the church. On that foundation, I hope the Heavenly Japan and all the brothers and sisters around the world can receive blessing from Heavenly Parent and True Parents.
될 수 있는 길을 열어나가
And I hope the Heavenly Japan members can open an era where Heavenly Japan will be recognized as the mother nation for the entire world. Our brother Mori Koichi shared his testimony.
사람입니다.
He is someone whom True Mother remembers. From Japan,
좋은 은행에 있다가
he was in a good bank job, but in this golden age of the providence, he thought to himself, what would happen if I just live like this? And he contemplated on, and eventually he resolved to come to Cheonam complex. Hyojong traditional farm. Do you remember the monthly profit in the beginning? It was 150,000 won. It's actually money. It's like $150. So
좋은 데로 보내야 되지 않겠느냐고 말씀하실 정도인데
True Mother even said that, we should have him to be somewhere else, such a handsome person, instead of in Hyojong traditional farm, because there wasn't any profit. But our brother pushed himself forward, and he was able to give a victorious report today. During the time when we had 5 people offering Cheonshim Won vigil, our brother still worked in the day and attended vigil at night until 3 a.m. And from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. he studied Korean, and he worked during the day. That's how he lived. And I taught him to shout out 아버지 어머니 the best. And as he shouted 아버지 어머니, more and more his Korean got better and better, and after a year his Korean became very well, and he was able to show and boast about how good his Korean is. Raise your hand if you can shout out 아버지 어머니 better than him, and I will ask you to do it next time. I don't think our brother Yokoi will not be able to meet that standard as well. As our brother shouted 아버지 어머니, he said that he felt the spiritual level is rising up, and our brother shouted very loudly. Now is the beginning. The greater work will unfold. This is not the end. We're on the course of the victory. Our brother shouted out these words loudly, and I believe this is heaven's message. Today, Haraguchi Akemi, our trainee, shared her testimony about 3-day residence prayer workshop, and she done very well. After dissolution order, all the church environment has been lost, and because she had to attend vigil at home, she couldn't concentrate. She couldn't even pray well. And during that time, she was with our church member. She was able to find a place to set a Cheonshim Won altar to begin anew. And she said that her purpose of that is so that she can become mother. She can bring Mother Nation, Heavenly Japan, to become the Mother Nation. So she also said that how strong Cheonshim Won vigil is to attend in Korea, where a lot of people who are working together, offering prayer and devotion. Even her daughter came together with her and received abundant grace, who could have faced a lot of trials. And yesterday, when it was raining, our sister was walking without umbrella, being soaked with the rain, and she also testified how graceful moment that was for her to experience the rain, the nature, the water the nature is giving. So if you have the right life of faith, even the heavy rain, it becomes the grace. I hope that all of you receive all the trust you're receiving, the test you're receiving as the grace, and push forward yourself so that you can strike your root of faith deeper, so that you can push yourself to act with greater strength. If you move forward with that resolution, certainly every week, every month, you'll be able to report amazing victories. 아주. Today, Kim Myung-ok, director of Hyojeong True Family Counseling Center, shared her report. This report is shared so that all of us can stand upon the faith. Through this, you should be able to feel that Heavenly Parent is working. You must experience this every single day so that you can build your faith upon faith and on and on. That's how you should move forward. Even when we passed 400 vigil, it was difficult to attend. Difficult to have 10 people attending, but she said that the most memorable moment was 5 people attending the vigil. Because I was Cheonshim Won, I was training center president. If I shouted at people that, if you're not going to attend vigil, then you have to quit your job. If I forced them, more members would have attended. But if a devotion and prayer is offered forcefully, then heaven cannot accept. So that is why I let people naturally who wanted to can come and offer devotion and prayer. So eventually people started to experience the taste of devotion and prayer. And that is done through amazing experiences, miraculous experiences that people have faith. So by moving forward faith upon the faith through those miracle-like experiences, we were able to make victories. Even today, more than 41,000 brothers and sisters have come. And here at the Cheonshim Won Palace main hall, our brothers and sisters wearing Cheonshim Won, the purple jacket, that itself is a miracle, filling this place amongst all those who have come here. Is there someone who was threatened to attend the vigil? No one, right? By knowing the taste of devotion, if you offer devotion that moves to heaven, heaven will definitely listen to your prayer. If that number becomes countless, then the power, authority of heaven will eventually open the door where Holy Mother Han, True Mother, will come down to the physical world and work through us. With that faith, you must offer prayer tonight so that heaven will work through you, and I hope you experience that such work of heaven. I'm certain the heaven will work stronger today. 7th Heavenly Japan Cheonshim Residence Prayer Workshop trainees, for you guys, for them, heaven is preparing greater work. So if you want to shout, please shout. If you want to stomp your feet. Just let your body move, centering on heaven. Empty yourself so that heaven can come into you, so that gates of heaven will be open, so that abundant grace of work of heaven will be bestowed upon you. Let us offer another big round of applause to President who have given us grace-filled message. Thank you very much. Now it's time.